General Vatutin. In 1943 he was the general of the Soviet army, and because of Ukrainians, Russian, he defended Ukrainian land against the Nazi. That is why after local people called this town Vatutin according to his name. Now many people were against this name because he is the Soviet general, but nevertheless people don't like to change this name because this is part of our history. Hello to everybody. So this small town, this is you can see this is just a small town. It was created on the mine. Here were coal factories. They take away coal from the deep. Here many coals and coal mines are very popular here, especially in Donetsk region. That is why many people, first people who live in this city, were from Donetsk region, from the east of Ukraine. Now this region is occupied by Russia, and from the Russia actually. They live here, they were miners, they were teachers, they were simple people. But in 1970s and 1980s, their children grow up and they got education, especially in as engineers. For instance, the friend of my mom became engineer here. So Russian government invited them to Russia. They told that in Siberia, in the north of Russia, there are many coal. There are you can work for factories. There are for instance, the friend of my mom, she worked for gold factory in the north of Russia. Yeah, so they live there, but their parents still they live here. Now their parents are probably 80 years old, 90 years old, but they are coming here, they visit them. For instance, I have a neighbor. This is very lovely old woman who now is 90 years old, and her son now live in St. Petersburg. Now he come here and he asked his mom to go to Russia because he cannot care about her here. Yeah, but she is not very like she not so like this idea. But nevertheless, this is not the point. Yeah, people. You know that Ukraine and Russia have very big connection because many people from Russia were born in Ukraine. They have parents here, they have relatives here, and of course they don't want to fight against them. I think So this is, I think, this is the main point that politicians should not to care not about the big ideas. Yeah, like Putin, he take care about imperial idea about that Russia should to be big, and that Ukraine should to join this Russia. Yes. Why Putin so care about Ukraine? Because the capital of Ukraine is Kiev, and in the old time Kiev was the capital of the big state called Kiev Rus, and part of this state was Russia, actually the European part of the Russia. They never forget this. They never give up ideas to bring Ukraine to Russia. For many years, for 300 years, in the 17th, 18th, 19th century, Ukraine was part of the Russia. But in the beginning of the 20th century, Ukrainians tried to make their own state. Yes, in 1970s. But Soviet government came here, Soviet state came here, and we were part of the Soviet. And just 30 years ago, we create our own state, and now these days they would like to attack Ukraine and to force Ukraine be part of this state. Although Ukrainians have different idea, and we would like to join European Union. So this is the point. Hello Sam. Did you know something about conflict background? Okay, I know that this day they try to persuade Russia don't attack Ukraine, but Russian president told that we will not going to attack you. Yes, but in the same time he told that Ukraine should to join Russian-Belarusian union, that we should to be with them, but Ukrainians don't want this. So this is like chantage. He tried to Russian army tried to surround Ukraine. You know, that's part of the Russian army is now in Belarus, and many Russian ships are in the Black Sea. So they try to encircle Ukraine in order. We agreed that Donetsk is Russian territory, and agreed that we should stay with Russia and Belarus, because in 1990s, when the Soviet state was broken down, you know, Soviet state, three leaders of three states, Russian, Belarusian and Ukrainian, they make agreement in Minsk agreement that they will be, it's like alliance, that we help each other. And now Putin tells that you should follow this agreement. You should not to be part of NATO. Yeah. So this is global conflict. This like fighting between the U.S. and Russia, you know. But Ukraine is on the between them. So such is the story. And this is one of general who was actually Russian, but many soldiers, many officers, commanders were from Ukraine. For instance, the other commander of the Soviet army was Konev, and he was Ukrainian. This was Russian. So it's a very pity that we should to fight each other. Such is the story. I hope that everything will be okay. So, by the way, we have very nice weather. So, greeting from Vatutino, the small town in the central Ukraine. This is our railway station, by the way. I can show you a bit if you want. This is railway station. We have rather old railway station. I don't know, it's from the 1950s, I think. Trains from here go to a regional town called Cherkasy. It's rather pretty. Sometimes we go here for just watching a train. My son, you know that I have small son, and he like watching trains coming. This is the railway station. Actually, train from here come to Vinnytsia. I think from Cherkasy to Vinnytsia and also to Dnipropetrovsk. So we can go to different places by train. So I am happy to talk to you and to show you some part of my town. So have a nice day and hope everything will be okay. Keep good mood. See you.